Ring up Christopher Browell.
Hello?
Hi, is that Chris? So I've sent a late one today to Christopher Browell, and it's got his own number there. All right. So he's answered the phone. All right, look at this. So he's answering the phone. All right, it's ringing, and now he's not going to answer it. Look at this, man. Look at this. He's answered the phone this time. So on the other
This is the Vodafone voicemail service for
confirms that he's answered it.
07769247196. Please leave a message after the tone. When you finish recording, please hang up or press the hash key for more options.
Ah, yes, hello, Mr. Browell. It's Mr. Hussein here. You picked up the phone. Why? How? How did you pick up the phone all of a sudden? I'm ringing late today because it's Friday and I've had a busy day today. But I didn't want you to think I forgot about you because I have not left a message earlier on today, have I? I've contacted you a little later than usual and you've picked up the phone. So you're using your work phone as a private phone for yourself because it's outside of work hours, isn't it? So you're using your work phone as your private phone and you've answered. And now you've just realized that it's myself and put the phone down on me, and this is exactly what's happening with the care home as well, with the care provider. As soon as they recognize my voice, they're slamming the phone on me. Yet at the same time, you've kidnapped my brother and are holding him hostage like this. How dare you take my brother from my care like this and put me under this perpetual servitude and bondage by ringing you up daily on a daily message. Today is 423 days that you've kidnapped my brother from my care, and you're relaxing at home being paid at the public expense whilst my brother is suffering, whilst I'm suffering, while my sister is suffering, while I'm forced to degrade and humiliate myself to ring you up every single day like this. And now that you have picked up and you've been getting all my messages, every single message that I've sent you, you've received, and no doubt I've recorded and I've also publicized for the whole world to listen into. And here you are continuing to detain my brother effectively indefinitely like this, whilst you all work collectively and colluding and conspiring with the care home, with the social services, with the police, with the NHS. You're endangering my brother's life. You're holding him hostage, looking to detain us perpetually in this situation. This is purely degrading and humiliating, isn't it? The fact that you can detain my brother, and now that on a one odd occasion that I've rang you outside of my normal hours, outside of normal working hours, you've picked up, you sounded like you were asleep or something. You've picked up on a couple of other occasions as well, haven't you? And realizing it's myself, you have proceeded to not answer the call. It doesn't give me any pleasure to ring you up, does it? I'm forced to ring you up because you've kidnapped my brother and are holding and detaining him unlawfully, whilst you're hoping to plot and plan and conspire to degrade and humiliate me like this. What's wrong with you? You're meant to be professionals. You're meant to be a social worker. I've gone to the police yesterday. I had a very lengthy conversation with a detective there who told me, oh, Mr. Hussain, we can't do nothing. You must go to the social workers of the council. Everybody's just giving me the runaround while you're unlawfully detaining my brother and holding him against his will, quite clearly unlawfully, illegally, clearly outside the remits of any law that you're supposed to be working under. This is purely barbaric that you're doing this to us. It's been over a year that I'm leaving you daily messages. When it served your interest, you were looking to take my calls because my brother was in my care, and you were looking to stage events to find a pretext or an excuse to have my brother abducted from my care. You didn't get one, so you commissioned the services of West Yorkshire Police to come down on false allegations of neglect, so you can then you feel that you can legally justify taking my brother from my care and denying me access to see my brother. You know, you're messing with the wrong guy, because you can see I'm very persistent and consistent in my approach. Yes, I've been a bit delayed today, but at least I got a response from you. You have answered, you have been, therefore you have now acknowledged that on the 4th of October, excuse me, On the 4th of October 2024, you've just got all my messages because you have answered today. And you have then slammed the phone upon me, forcing me to once again leave yourself another daily message while you, your managers Nadia Khan, Vaishina Brown, spearheaded by Mark Truin, are causing us harm, alarm and distress while you're looking to save on money and torturing my brother in this manner and hoping to get away with it because nobody, you're above the law. The police whom you are the paymaster to ain't going to hold you to account. The judges and the courts are all corrupted and perverse. You've made them corrupted and perverse so you can continue to hold your authority, continue to hold this badly put together facade and a narrative. Your lies and deceptions are getting the better of you now. You've answered the phone, Mr. Browell. You've then put down the phone. This is a work phone that I'm calling on, alright? And you're using this as a private number, and sorry, a personal number, so you can take it home. So you get all the privileges of being a social worker, protected and guarded through the institutions, so that there's no criminality. You, Mr. Browell, in your employment can never go to jail, can you? Because all the institutions are there to safeguard and protect you, whilst me and my brother can be tortured, humiliated, degraded in this manner, as you have been doing to us. This is completely unacceptable and deplorable and horrific that we are now put into this predicament where I'm having to degrade myself for the last 422 days, ringing you up and saying, just explain to me what law that you've used. My brother does not lack mental capacity. He has not authorized you to this. He's not consented to any of this. You are torturing him because you have a personal vendetta against me as a local authority, because you can't do adult social care, and I was looking to whistleblow and highlight these failures, and therefore as a consequence I am now being subjected to degradation and humiliation in this manner and deplorable conditions whilst you
15 seconds recording time remaining.
Okay, Mr. Browell, once again, time is getting the better of me, but you have picked up today on the 4th of October, and you have then slammed the phone upon me. My brother and I are suffering. My sister is suffering. We are being alarmed and distressed because we can't see our brother, and you, the local authority, as social workers, believe that you are God, denying us access to each
your
other.
Recording time has expired. To leave your message, press
Bloody
1.
idiots, having to deal with moronic...
Press 2. To re-record message sent.
So he's received my message today. After so many days, he's finally picked up. He picked up the phone and then, realizing it was myself, slammed the phone upon me. That's exactly what he's then instructed the care home to do. The Sunningdale care home staff, soon as they recognize my voice, they slam the phone upon me. They're all doing exactly the same thing. West Yorkshire Police has been avoiding me for the last month, refusing to give me the clarity of understanding that I require. And they're doing this because they know the fact that they can get away with it, because who's going to hold them to account? All the public are voting for these people. All the public are paying their taxes, paying council tax, and they're utilizing that money in order to so he can live comfortably while through our suffering and pain and misery. And this is the reality. This is how Bradford Council works. The city of culture. They're lying, cheating scoundrels that have stolen my brother from me and are holding him hostage so to prevent me from whistleblowing. As God is my witness, Allahu Akbar, I'm going to show everybody that these people are lying, cheating scoundrels that are torturing us because they can get away with it because of their lying, cheating ways, because nobody holds them to account. The local authority believe that they are a law unto themselves and they'll do as they please because nobody can hold them to account. And as they steal children and murder the elderly to save on costs, this is all to do with money, and they are torturing us, torturing my brother. And look at this, he's comfortable taking a work phone home. There's no standards or rules for them. They bend and twist the rules to serve their own agenda and narrative and benefit. And while they tell us that we need to follow rules, they don't follow any rules. They just torture and murder people.